What's up, everybody? This video is going to be a little bit different, but yeah, I'm going to be link leveling, but this is a rent video. I have a guest with me. Switch, say what's up.
What's good, homie? What's
Well,
good, peoples?
uh-huh. We got the topic of the day, and it is the Beast Gohan banner scandal. Whether you like it or not, whether they have proof, like, look, Omatsu said this, he said this and that, yada yada yada. He said it once, and who in their right mind saw that little detail where he said, "It's a jump start. It's for Gohan. It's for Gogeta. My bad. Gogeta and Broly's banner." It's like, who was looking out for that? Nobody. Why? Because they brought in a new concept of what you call it, the step up banner. Of course, okay, and I've been hearing complaints of people saying, or JP players saying, "Well, you global players didn't like it at first." Well, yeah, it was new. It was like a format that we wasn't used to, and then later on, as we got used to it, we're like, okay, this is actually a good thing. So most of us were expecting it to roll over to Beast Gohan and Gamma 1 and 2 banners, and we did not get that switch. How do you feel about that?
So, as a JP main, the truth of the matter is, I still think it's scummy whether or not people didn't hear it or it wasn't caught. There's a bigger picture that after this celebration, okay, cool, yeah, Beast Gohan, woo, yeah, oh my goodness, hey, that's my unit. That is my goat. Yes, Gohan is my boy. Hell, I call Gohan my son. But that's beside the point. You, the global players, still have a very large roadmap ahead of them, way bigger than JP players. Like, okay, cool. We're going from as a JP player, we're going from Tanabata to worldwide, and then from worldwide it's dead up until I think about October, November, and then we would normally get Dragon Ball Heroes, but nobody knows what that's gonna look like now because of the fact that it got discontinued. So now that could either be like a dead slot for JP, so we could probably be dead from worldwide. We'll get some new units, but we'll be dead from worldwide on. And yet for you guys are missing LR Jiren, AGL Jiren, Tech MUI Goku, or Tech UI/MUI. I know most of you guys are just gonna want to hear the MUI part anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Um, Topo,
Yep.
Cellmax. Now, the part that a lot of people aren't getting, yeah, that's 4 units. There's the EZAs in between, so that's 4 more units. That's probably about 3 or 4 more units. And that's not including what they're releasing after worldwide. So that's not to say, oh yeah, they'll just have us caught up. They're not going to have you guys caught up because you guys aren't going to be able to catch up because you're still going to be missing pivotal things. It's bigger picture concept things here. The concept of because them taking their merry time on this sync up, it isn't right. It isn't right in the slightest. And anyone that defends it, they yo, I want what you on, bro. Like I want the drugs you taking. I want them. Because to live in Delulu land like this is just hilarious. They said they were gonna have the sync up done during the summer. Yeah, August is still during the summer. But you can't even give us a clear and concise date on when you're going to have this going or when this thing is going to be fully set up. You can't even give a clear and concise date, but you got no problem digging in these people pockets. The
Facts.
whales, I don't care about you guys. Why? Because you guys are going to open your wallet and spend on it anyway. I don't care about y'all. And then the people that quote unquote advocate for global players and quote unquote has been saying they've been doing it for this entire time and quote unquote wants what's best for them. You I ain't gotta say anything. You know who I'm talking about. If the shoe fit, then wear it. Stop fake advocating for this game. Stop fake advocating for this side, for their side specifically. Because their side, there's a bigger roadmap that they have to worry about that we as JP players should be trying to advocate to make as easy for them as possible. Because we're not having to come out of our pockets Ella Stones, bro. We don't. Because we know we get what's coming first. That global foresight became a detriment to y'all the minute they decided to do this damn sync up. It became a detriment because now that you know what's coming, there used to be a time frame. Okay, we got 6 months. Now that's gone. It's entirely gone.
Yeah,
Like,
I agree with you with that.
and I just feel like people aren't catching that concept. Dokkan took away that global foresight. That global foresight was one of your best tools, and they snapped the tool in half because now that 6 months, we don't even know when that 6 months is. For for example, because everybody wants to go ahead and start pulling things out from little streams here and there. Okay, let's just pay attention to what the recent crap that you guys just got with Tech Easy A, Super Easy A, Tech Super Saiyan 3 Go Tanks, and the Goku Black. And let's not even roll that. Let's roll that even further back. I'm gonna hit you with the back to back because you gotta understand that we gotta hit you with the back to back so y'all can catch it. The AGL Super Saiyan Trunks, that global literally threw the biggest hissy fit about because at the end of the day, the sync is being handled wrong. So all the units that are coming in subsequent order or whatever order they wanted to come out in is coming in such a way that people don't even know what the hell to do with it because there is no clear and concise information for them to go off of. No proper dev note to say, okay, on this date, this date, this date, this date, this date. Communication is still not being there.
I'm glad you said that because from the way you had just worded it just now, I look at that like just like with Omatsu, with with some people defending. Well, he said this in the stream is gonna be for part one. Well, still, that wasn't very informative. Listen, we got the foresight. We know what's coming. So Beast Gohan and Gamma 1 and 2 are coming in part 2. All you had to do was just for more clarification so we wouldn't have so many people outraging online saying, oh, why did they change the format? All you had to do is, all right, Gogeta and Broly, we're getting the step up one. And then for part 2, Gohan Beast and Gamma 1 and 2, we're going with the regular format that you guys are used to. That is all they had to do. It was plain and simple. But they had dropped that news like 2 days before Gohan Beast banner came out, and people were mad, bro. And then there's like, I don't want to be dropping names, but a certain JP player definitely dug for information to try to cover up Dokkan. He's trying to cover up for Dokkan. It's like, come on now, stop that. That one little piece of information, yeah, I'm glad you brought it to light, I guess. But still, at the end of the day, it's like, let's be honest, they hold us. There wasn't clear cut with the situation, and that's why we got so much backlash right now. Not to mention that Gohan Beast banner, bro, was horrible. I don't know if it was the rates or whatnot. I know people are saying it's not rates, it's RNG, it's a gotcha game. Nah, okay. A lot of people was struggling on Beast Gohan, struggling, and it's like,
Facts.
for what? It's like they knew everybody wanted Beast Gohan on the global side. So what did they do? They wanted to make a new step up for Gogeta and Broly, and just kept it like that. Didn't even inform us that it was just gonna, be for them only. People had the expectations of, okay, we're in the ninth year anniversary, we're gonna get the same thing that's being presented to us in part one banner for part two's banner. We didn't get that. It's a backlash, and now it's like all hell broke loose.
Because mind you, I'ma just say this, even for said person defending, the in-game news tab is a thing. They could have easily made a dev note type of in-game news thing that the people could have clicked on if they would have seen it, because 9 times they would have seen it because they would because most people go check that in-game news because they don't like to see that flashing thing, because I know as hell I don't. So they would have clicked on it and been like, what the heck is this? Went and go checked it. They could have put it in the update section, which I think is the notice section, not the one where it's announcing when in-game like content is coming out. They could have put it in either one of those and literally wrote out a dev note so people could have read that and had that ahead of time. So to sit there and go ahead and placate and say, okay, yeah, they did, but they did. Communication literally comes down to some people don't watch videos. Some people don't catch Dokkan Now. Some people don't watch all the Dokkan tubers that we know.
And people stay off.
That we
Some
know
people
of.
stay off the
Yeah.
internet as well. That's another thing.
So when it comes down to it, you need to have that put everywhere, not just some places. So to be like, they communicated. They didn't communicate, bro.
Right?
They didn't communicate.
We definitely have to look at this from every angle possible. We can't just look at
Not
it
just
like
the little
they
petri
placed it
dish that we live in.
right. They put like that one little information in a video that someone had to dig out and like plaster over the internet. But still, some people can be off the internet, still wouldn't know, and they're just frustrated because they're like, why are they giving me a half baked shit, and wanted to put us back to this, the tickets.
And knowing that at the end of it, y'all still got like, I'm not trying to sound mean or whatever, but like, y'all got a murderer's row of shit to come. Like a murderer's row of shit. Like, I don't think, unless y'all been living under a rock, have y'all seen Cellmax? Have you seen the new UI Goku? Have you seen Jiren? Shit, I'm even going to give it to him. I may not look. I got my own personal vendettas with this unit, but hey, have y'all seen Topo? Have y'all seen the new Universe 11 team? Have y'all seen Universal Survival Arc right now?
It's busting from what I'm seeing.
So like, y'all still got all that crap to come. And that's not just gonna, oh, they're just gonna take their time and give it to you in a little bits of this and a little bits of that and a little bits of this. No, they're just gonna keep basically body slamming y'all right after the worldwide celebration. They can't just throw him into at this point, when they had the chance to just, you know what? F y'all getting the stones for this, we're just gonna, we could just throw this somewhere. No, they missed their window. I don't know how many weeks y'all had dead before the anniversary. I don't know. I really don't.
Those were spots they could have filled up to catch us up.
Entirely. Entirely. And anybody saying, "Oh, well, that's what that could have been done." I don't give a crap about your comfortability and getting your little beast Gohan. I'm one of those people. I'm gonna be the one to say it. I advocate for this game. Yes, I do. But if y'all want this synced up like I want this synced up and things to be right the way they need to be, your comfortability needed to be sacrificed before the anniversary. Before. Because then it should have been, okay, when you got to the anniversary, right? Hear me out now. Hear me out. They would have smacked you with everything that would have taken your stones away. Yup. Y'all have been mad. Why you giving us? We still gotta get beast. This is still messed up. This is still messed up. But let's keep it 100. Most of y'all would have been like, okay, with Cell Max, it was a yellow coin banner. Y'all would have came up off them 1,000. Jiren is a
Me
double
definitely.
rates banner. Jiren is a double rates banner. Y'all would have came up off them stones. UI Goku. they give y'all tickets, Pilaf trove tickets.
Which is powerful.
Every banner.
Hmm.
Not some, not half, not some, and not in a blue moon. No, every motherfucking banner. Every banner. So y'all had time to give them this shit. Y'all had it. Y'all had it.
The
I don't want
damn
to hear
periods.
bullshit. They had it. You can defend it as much as you want. All of this, everything up in limbo and things being, it's all due to this damn sync up. It's all due to the sync up. So all the global players, they have a right to be mad. Any of the JP players trying to make it seem like they don't have a right, no, y'all need to shut up. Y'all need to shut up. Shut up, bro. Look, I'm that one kid in the class that's like, hey, bro, you gonna get us more homework. Shut the hell up. Shut up. Because you're defending something. You're defending a company that was already botching. You're defending a company that was already botching. And this is the problem I've been saying for years, bro. For years. Because everybody, sorry to say it, because everybody dick rides the damn IP and dick rides the whole thing. They dick ride it. They on like full, bro, like full teenage girl syndrome on the hot dude dick ride, bro. Because they do that so much, yo, this company has got away with a lot, bro. A lot.
Big
A
facts.
lot. A lot. And now there's a good amount of people, and it just so happens to be the global players, and they're screaming louder than they ever have because they know what is happening just ain't right. I understand. Omatsu said it. Great. Good job, man. You covered your ass in one facet, in one area. That person that found that video, find it in the in-game news where they said it.
Nowhere to be seen in the game news. Nowhere.
If you can't, now, mind you, Jay Rich is a global main.
And
So if he can't
Switch
even
is a
find it,
JP main.
so if he can't even find it, I want you to find it. Tell me where it's at.
Right?
On the banner area, tell me where it's at. Tell me where they said that.
In all
Because
honesty,
they,
that is actually the best way to put the news out is in game because that's where all your player base is playing. Not 100% of your player base is watching the Dokkan now or on the internet. No, 100% of your players on the game is on the game. So that's the best way to slap that information on. But no, you didn't.
so because you didn't, there were people misinformed. And even if those people who watch the Dokkan now, hey man, I'ma just say it. He did say it. But the thing that you're having misplaced anger in an area where you don't need it. That is misplaced anger. The thing that you really should be mad at is the sync up in itself. Because the sync up in itself caused everything else to be crap. Your banner situation right now is because of the sync up. Deadass. Beast Gohan should have been the very last person that you guys were receiving to make sure you guys were, say it with me now, all caught up.
All caught up. Stay with them now.
See, a lot of people don't want to pay attention to the subtle nuances of things. When you sit here and say we're going to do something as a company, it's part of your job to get it done. I don't care that y'all don't have the man hours. Cyberpunk 2077 did not have the man hours, okay? And people were giving them death threats over $60. You people funneling more than $60. Y'all have a right to freaking complain. Y'all have a right to say what y'all want and not have anybody come up and try to say, oh, well, y'all just. No, they have a right. They have a right to be upset. It ain't got nothing to do with us as JP players, because guess what? We still getting our shit on time. We still getting paid on time. Think about it at your job. If you were working and your job did not pay you on time, you gonna snap. You ain't gonna have that. You got bills to pay. For these people, these global players that are upset, so you can get it through so you can get it through the cabeza, so you can get it through the head. They're upset because they're not getting paid on time. They're upset because their content ain't coming on time. They're upset because their whole pay schedule is effed up right now. And then you have the audacity to make it seem like you were going to try to save these people's stones. And then you get to part two and you just took Mjolnir and hit everybody in the nuts. Not the face, not the shoulder. At least the face and the shoulder, they could come back from that. You hit them all in the nuts. And for my girls out there that play this game, you hit them in the titty. You hit them square in the titty. Square in the titty.
Facts.
And it's unacceptable. And a lot more people need to be raising up and just hopping on whoever is glazing this game over. And if y'all see this video, hell, tag it to him. Tag it to him.
You know who he is. Tag it to him.
Because you're not catching the grander scheme of it. You're not. You're tone deaf right now. The people in my area, in my camp, you're being tone deaf right now, bro. You're being real tone deaf. This ain't fun for them. Because they were already sitting here waiting for this anniversary, bro. You had nothing but time to get it right. Nothing but time. There were already 3 releases that were already just handled poorly. I don't care how you say it. Oh, 1 week they got EZA Gotenks. Ooh, and the next they got Goku Black. That was because most of the player base was already complaining and saying, when is this gonna come?
Right. And let's
Don't
look at
pretend.
let's look at this at a different angle too. Trust me, I have different angles on this too. So I don't want y'all to think we got like one mind on this. No, there's multiple angles at this too. Think about the players that also like was thinking like, oh yeah, we're gonna get the step up for Beast Gohan's banner, so I'm going to skip Gogeta and Broly when they could be saving stones. Mind you, not the step up save you stones. That's the key factor. It's save you stones, and it should have been on both banner. And if they wanted to introduce this new step up, let's all be honest, global players, we all know we would prefer it on Gohan Beast and Gamma 1 and 2, regardless of Gamma 1 and 2. But we all know it should have just been for part 2. If they're just going to if they're going to pick it for one part, they know damn well it should have been part 2. No bullshit. They know what the people want, but they wanted to hoe us over at the end of the day. And so for the people out there that, like, let's say did skip Broly and Gogeta because they thought that the step up was going to be on Beast Gohan, when we got the information that it was just going to be tickets, guess what? Gogeta and Broly's banner, I think that discount went up. I think the step up was gone at that point, and it's like, dang, I can't now. I can't summon on now. I can't even take advantage of the step up. So that's bullshit. At the end of the fucking day, there's
You
no
could have just
if,
left it
ands,
the whole time.
Thank you.
Like, even if you were gonna do this, you could have just left the step up there. You only gave it to them what, for 7 times? I get it. I get it. It was supposed to be like their buy 3 get 1 free, or whatever the case may be. I hear you. I get it. So those people who are gonna be like, but this is just the equivalent. Okay, Whitey Duvall, calm down. I understand. It's a small little technical foul. It's alright. But the fact still remains. That was people whole idea. They wanted to get Broly, Gogeta, and Beast. Sorry, Gammas. I know I love the Gammas, but most people wanted to get those 3, and you cucked them in a small way, not even in a small way, in just a way that, like, they're like, the step ups here, but I know I want Beast, so I'll wait until Beast come out, then I'll go back. But even going back, it can screw them up. It can screw them up in their own small little way. And it's just like it pisses me off because it's just the simple fact that it's a company, it's just a major company doing what they normally would do and just stomping all over the little people. And then the people who can afford it defends it.
Facts. Because why? It doesn't
It
affect
doesn't
them.
hurt
It
them.
doesn't bother them. It doesn't hurt them. Yes. That's
Doesn't
why
hurt
we
them.
have some people advocating, oh, it's whatever, or oh, you should have been paying more attention to the video. No. Shut that bullshit up.
No. It's like, no, bruh. No. No. Because trust and believe, you ain't gonna have that same energy if you live anywhere here in the States and you just so happen to miss something. Let's just gonna throw this out here because I know it's a little bit touchy subject, but let's say you miss something from one of the presidential debates and or let's say whoever wins, they make a new law and you didn't hear about it because you weren't paying attention. You were mad about it, right? Because how could they pass that? And I didn't know. Okay, it's the equivalent. That is the same equivalent. You act like everybody's up to date on every facet of the news or every facet of media. Not everybody's obsessed with being on their phone. Some people like to go outside and touch grass. Some
Facts.
people have girlfriends and wives.
They have a life outside of Dokkan.
So just sitting down and just constantly playing the game, not a lot of people have that at like that allocated time. A game that has been around for 10 years now, they communicate about as much as my dog communicates to me. And that's very little. And if the communication is there, the dog is just going to bark or whimper. That's what they're doing, is just barking and whimpering. How is it that, oh my goodness, everybody give him props for, learning how to speak English? Well, I mean, you kind of are the head of a company that has an English division, so I'm pretty sure you learning how to speak English should be a thing. Secondly, you hired a whole English translator, and then during that portion of the video of Dokkan Now, all he said was, "Here you go."
We're talking
The
about
English
you,
guy
Ken.
could have said something. Here's it, you Ken.
Right.
I,
What
it,
was he there for? To mimic Omatsu? To stand like him? He's the English version of Omatsu, but the silent kind of him, though.
it, I'm I'm just looking at this from an angle of all of the, if you really wanted to avoid the backlash, us as a community, when it comes down to this game, literally the global players really should never be against the JP players, and the JP players should never be against the global players. Like, don't get me wrong. For a little while, I used to feel some type of way because I used to be like, damn, bro, like they get these peel-off troll tickets. These should be looking nice. And, bro, I can't get none of that. Like, that's some bull spit. Like, I used to be mad. But then when I think about it, I'm like, bro, this thing came out 6 months ago. By the time they get that, I'm gonna be getting it back. Like, yeah, it's nice. Whenever it would be nice to be able to get the peel off trove tickets and stuff like that. It would be nice. But I don't even see that as like a JP shaft, because at the end of the day, regardless of how it go down, they still getting their money from us anyway. I just stopped complaining about it because there's no reason to complain about it. They already had a detriment of getting the damn shit late.
Yep.
They over here like we over here. This is the best unit in the game, and we got global players just coming up being like, "Yeah," as if they played with them.
Yep.
Like they don't know what to do. And
Facts.
when people be saying they get treated better than in anybody, Whoever says that Global gets treated better than JP, bro, stop the cap. Stop the cap, bro.
Right.
Stop the cap.
On the JP side, let me know how many stone refunds have y'all got. I can tell you how much Global got for a stone refund. One, only one, just one. And I think that was two
Bro,
years ago. Near dear, it has to have been around Christmas or New Year's. It was one of those two. It was like 2, 3 years ago. And that was the only stone refund we ever got. Other than that, nope, zilch, zero.
let's keep it 100. JP Vets, we had Kefla, physical physical banner unit Kefla. That was 300 stones. Bro, they gave us a stone refund on the deck, Vegito Blue, and Strain Rose banner. I'm talking took the whole banner down and then put that something put that thing back up and whatever stones you spent on it. So just imagine you were somebody that hit that banner as soon as it dropped and had all the stones you needed to summon. Let's say just for the sake, you rainbowed him. Let's say it took you 1750 stones. And that left you with 50 stones left because you had 1800 because it was a dual banner. They gave you back your 1750. All of it. Not some of it, all of it. But then here's the kicker. Because it goes to global later, I'm pretty sure I don't even know if y'all was celebrating it at the same time. I don't even think that's when they were doing that stuff back in 2017. So if y'all wasn't celebrating that at the same time, y'all ain't get y'all stuff back. Y'all got that later than we did.
Yep. We didn't.
You were playing back in 2017 or when they came out?
Oh yeah. I've been playing this game since it first came out. August. August. I remember it like the back of my head. Like August, what 2025 or 26 for global, some time frame like that. Yeah, I was there when it first came out. I was just on vacation. It was nothing for me to do. I was just chilling in the living room, just checking the game apps. I saw Dokkan Battle. I'm like, oh, what's this? Dokkan Battle? Downloaded, played it. Haven't stopped playing it since.
So there you have it. A day oneer is telling you. Y'all got that later than we did. So they get treated better? Bro, they the Ron Weasley of this game, bro. The hell you talking about? Yeah, Ron looked dope. Ron could look okay. Yeah, cause he getting all his hand-me-downs from from his older brothers, from Percy, and from what was it? Man, I can't even remember their names right now because that just got me that angry. And I'm a big Harry Potter fan.
Yep.
Like Fred and George, they're his older brothers. Like I said, you got Percy, you got Bill. Like he getting all his hand-me-downs. He could look nice as much as he want, but they're all old, and that's exactly the problem for for global. It's nice, cool, but it's old. The JP players, oh yeah, been there, done that. We're past that hype. We'll indulge you in the hype because, hmm, you know, we'll because again, step little step brother, we'll indulge you. But yet, hey, when global gets a first, man, look at where all the JP players at. That's the only time global ever gets treated kindly. Pilaf Trove, yes, great, great. They get step ups on their banners. Okay, cool. We get things 6 months ahead of time. They want their bread. It don't matter. It don't matter, bro.
It don't matter.
Bandai and Akatsuki want their bread. And because the JP players get it first, they gonna get it from us first. Full price. They don't give a damn.
Big facts.
They don't give a damn. You want to complain about some in-game currency? Man, stop. Man, stop. Y'all just being anybody that be defending that, y'all being petty. Petty as hell. Oh, well, they didn't give us these points. They gave it to Glow. Shut up. Shut up.
Well, yeah.
Because hey, if you want to bring up Battlefield, cool. We got most of the Battlefield people rainbowed already. Global just got all them people, and they was skimping them on the points,
Ooh,
so they can't even rainbow them.
right.
But they get treated better.
You want to know what's crazy? You know, even though they had they skip, you know, they're skipping Ultimate Clash for us. You know what I can't do just because they were skipping? I can't even easy a what's his face, Deborah and Bobbity
And
because
see the
they
for
skipped.
Ashi.
And let me tell you this: I had did last month's Ultimate Clash and this month's Ultimate Clash. I still can't get it. You know how many points I'm behind? 4,000, just 4,000, and I can't even easy A on why because they want to skip global out on the points. And this is very simple. If you wanted to speed us up, every 2 weeks drop the Ultimate Clash so we can get our points instead of just doing for this month. Let's say back then before they did like the skip and stuff. Let's just say we was at 35. Oh, at this month, we gotta catch them up because whatchamacallit, what's coming on our way? The sync's coming on our way. So this month you guys are at 35. So this month you're gonna be 40, and then the next month you're gonna be 45, and then the month we're at currently you're gonna be at 50. Yeah, you're caught up. Oh well, look what you just did. You had a skip out on all these Battlefield point currency, and here I am can't easy A my Deborah and Bobbity. I'm 4,000 short off of y'all skipping. Bullshit.
Oh, well, you could have just played it the whole time when it resets it so you could get the. Stop. Stop. Again. Dead time. I don't care. You want people, you want the play time too. You want them to be on the game and playing it. So the biggest thing you could have did was make this whole thing one massive celebration that paid into the anniversary and ended at the anniversary. It ain't hard. Could have been one big old thing. The sync up, when you announce the sync up, you should have been on your way to making it well. Not some, oh yeah, we'll just give you some information now. No, I don't want information 6 to 7 months later. No, I want information today. No, I want to have the information I need to have now, not later. And it's not because, oh, I just want things to be how I want it. No, it's just one, it's just common courtesy. You don't go to work and just them tell you, just go do this. They're gonna tell you, your supervisor's gonna tell you how they want you to do it, so on and so forth, especially if you work in retail or fast food. Hell, even at my job, they tell us how they want us to do things. Two, as a person, it just gives you clarity. It gives you that feeling of, okay, I know what's coming, so people can plan better. Like, again, there are free-to-play players who only have enough stones for what they have enough stones for. End of
Facts.
story.
Those step ups not only would could have saved me and other people that spend stones, but the free to play player as well. It saves them on stones at the end of the day. It makes your player base happy. None of this bullshit.
Like, it's a gotcha game. We know that. Guess what? They said it was a guaranteed feature unit on the Gogeta banner. That don't mean, or Gogeta and Broly. That don't mean you guaranteed them on that step. Shit, that don't mean shit.
Facts. It
You
does.
could have did all 7 of them things and got the got every other unit but him.
Big facts.
You know how many summon videos I done went through? Look, I sat down and went through a lot of summon videos. A lot of people were pulling Gogeta and Broly before the guaranteed step. Before, there was a lot of people. There was some people that were pulling them on the guaranteed. There was some people that were pulling them off the guaranteed. But hey, they were a lot happier knowing that if I didn't get it between step 1 and step 6, at least step 7, there's a chance. You get here and it's just down the rabbit hole we go. Time to go meet the Cheshire Cat.
Yup.
And mind you, this same person that just stay glazing it say they hate summoning. So why the hell you want to put anybody through the crap you go through? You should be wanting them to have it easier. But hey, my grandma said it best. People ain't going to treat you the way you treat them. So, for anybody watching this, start thinking for yourself. Don't let nobody tell you you can't feel or like have your feelings towards something. Talk your shit.
Don't let them tell you that you're wrong just because a big YouTuber out here that plays this 24/7 is telling you, oh, no, it's fair. You're wrong. And they're right. Their one statement they put out is right. Y'all need to pay attention. No. Feel the way you feel and let it out. Let it be heard. They cannot let this bullshit keep going through. Like I said, they know what they were doing, bro. At the end of the day,
they know what they were doing.
They knew what they were doing.
People like to forget that crap. Everything in life. This was, mind you, they sat down at a board meeting and talked about it. Trust and believe they know what they were doing. This ain't some, oh, this was just because people wasn't paying attention. Look, even if they wasn't paying attention, Chief, even if they wasn't paying attention, you got in-game news for a reason. You can put that up there. You have ample amount of things that you could have did to save yourself. Ample. Maybe if they'd have moved their feet a little faster on the sync, none of this would happen. Because they would have already had everything in the game. You act like it takes, oh, so much time to do it. No, the hell it don't. It's just a little bit of coding that they already got, and all they got to do is copy and paste that thing into the global servers. Like, please stop. The translations it's already been translated. What work do they really have to do? Tell me.
Next to none.
Everything is already there. All they got to do is put it in. That's it. And then schedule some banners. That whole dead time, they could have had everything. Y'all could have had everything.
Facts. This is our rant video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And before we end this video, I'm gonna give out this is the positive part. We're running some ideas. I want to hear his thoughts about it. And positive note right now for everybody have made it this far. It's Switch. Are you ready for the question?
Yeah, I'm ready, bro.
What can they do to make Dokkan better? And I'm going to go first, and then I'm going to let you answer second. So one thing I feel like they can do to make the game better for these banners, let's be honest, people, for Global, that summon on Beast Gohan, wouldn't y'all be happy if they just made every banner double rates? Now, hold on now. I don't want y'all thinking, that's too much to do. Actually, no, it's not. And here's why. Because this game is 9.5 years old. Damn near about to go on 10. And you know what people were pulling on the Beast Gohan banner? 2015 units, 2016 units, 2017 units. Why? Because the rates were Okay, I'm just saying rates are ass, bro. I don't give a fuck anymore. Okay, people, it's a gotcha. I don't give a fuck. Tell me how many times have you pulled STR Super Saiyan Goku? How many times have you pulled Tech Goten SSR? Come on, people. I know y'all keep seeing the same unfeatured units 24/7.
Hey, it's me,
I know that
Goku.
irks y'all. Switch, what'd you say?
Hi, it's me, Goku. Oh, oh, screw that AGL Goku, bro. Screw him. Screw him. Screw Incel. That boof. I know exactly the Tech Goten you talking about. The
Yep.
one that's just in his little outfit and he
Yep.
waving.
Uh
I
huh.
swear to
Yep.
God. Oh my God.
Yeah. You knew exactly.
Cause homie, I'm not even trying to be funny. I peeped your summons. And bro, oh, the salt I had. I was just sitting there watching it. And for me, I'm again JP player. I'm just like, man, I put a lot. I summon a lot, y'all. Anybody that knows me. Knows I summon. All right, I'm up there for real. But how is it through all these summons that I have done, I have yet to pull one STR 18, and I'm talking about the one that came out with Mamba. I have
Yeah.
yet to pull one, and you have her 79%, bro.
I have yet to pull Mama, bro. She is in the dead zone, bro. Can't pull her. She's in
Some
limbo for me.
somewhere. But oh, it's a 10% chance to pull SSRs. All right, cool. I don't want the 10% to be for something from 2015, bro. Like, start putting everything from 2017 and below in the friend summons.
Yep.
I,
You heard double
like,
rates banner
it's at
and put those 2017 to 2015 units in the friend banner. Those two things, Dokkan know they're not going to do it, but it's just
there
my
should be
thoughts, my
no
suggestions,
reason.
and I think that will make the game 100% better. I promise you, I guarantee it. It'll make the game better. And if you're thinking,
And
well, they're going to miss out on money, no, no,
no, they
no.
won't.
Because people at the end of the day still gonna get shaft. And if you don't believe it, bro, look at it like this: the LR trios, Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks, they had double race banner. You know how many stones it took me to pull one copy? 1,700, bro. That's why I'm saying the double race banner ain't gonna affect no one because this is a gotcha game at the end of the day. So it's gonna hoe who is gonna hoe, and it's gonna gravitate people that's gonna spend more money, like me and other people that get shaft on banners. That's double rates, and I don't want you to think that's the only person. No, Int Zamasu, Fuse Zamasu, his is double rates. You know how many stones it took me to pull a single copy of him? 800 stones, 1,800 stones, I should say, bruh. So I'm saying double rates. It just it it makes the summons better, but it still doesn't guarantee you the new unit, is what I'm trying to say. And with these regular rates they give us, which y'all saw on Beast Gohan and other global players that summoned on Beast Gohan, y'all saw how much trash and shit units they got. Fuck no. We're trying to make this game better. They're still gonna make their bread at the end of the day, because someone's still gonna get shafted. Me and other people. Someone's gonna get shafted, and we want these fucking characters, so we're gonna keep spending money till we get these motherfuckers. Let's be honest.
Hey, I see, and the thing is, I can't even say just double rates. Like, if we're talking to make the game in its entirety better, pity,
Mm-hmm.
pity.
Yes.
Like, anybody that says they ain't gonna make enough money, I'm sorry. That's a load of horse pocky. All of y'all, anybody watching this that ain't free to play, that may even be low to play, that may disagree with it. Your little crackhead behind be spending ducats on this thing, even when you don't get it. and you'll go and go and then complain on some YouTube thread about how you didn't get it. I went 500, 1800, 1500. You know who you are. You know exactly who you are. 2,000 stones could guarantee you a guaranteed copy of the unit. I'm pretty sure if you went into every banner knowing that at least as long as I could get to this point here, I could get the unit. Look at how you be feeling when you go on the new yellow coin banner. As long as I get 1,000 stones on this, I'll be good. And see, if you have a veteran account and you're not brand spanking new, it's less stones that you have to spend. You don't actually spend 1,000 stones. If you are smart, you'll baba, you go into the baba shop and baba every other subsequent dupe that you know you don't need. So even if you do 500 stones, let's say you give them 500 stones, you waste 500, but you were racking up SSRs, right?
Right.
10 SSRs is 30 coins. Yeah, right? Yeah, 10 SSRs is 30 coins.
Yeah.
So let's say in between your 10 multis, you're getting threes at a time, right?
Right.
Getting three. So you got 30, let's say at the end of it, you got about 30, 30 something. I give you maybe 35. Let's say 35. You got 35 SSRs on all of that. 35 times 3. You do the math, people. That's 105, right?
Yeah.
So that 105 plus 100 coins you just got. Oh snap, I just got the unit for free.
And
Not all the time will it go that way. I'll be honest. Not all the time will it go that way. But at least it makes people feel better for getting the 2015 trash because it could be used for something. Okay? That's one thing. But when it comes down to just for global in its entirety, every subsequent banner from this point on until you guys are fully caught up, except for worldwide because we're celebrating that at the same time, unfortunately.
yep.
Like I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it at this point for global players. It's unfortunate. It's
Yeah, I'm guessing
unfortunate.
what you in the conversation of before.
So, um,
Am I heard? Yes. Okay.
Is that Mr. KP?
yes, it
Yes.
is.
Right.
So from this point forward, it needs to be either double rates or you need to have pity.
Both.
Most
Yes,
global
because we're
players
getting
need to be
soft.
able to progress forward because once the worldwide celebration actually happens, you
We're gonna
guys are
get
already
soft.
going to be at zero. Yeah,
Yes.
as you heard KP, you guys are already going to be fucked. You're going to be at zero. So the concept, you guys, I get it. Now they're trying to hit you with the banners back to back to back to back. But mind you, the same thing that you guys said they were going to do, they're doing the exact thing. And then the JP, there's specific JP players that are defending exactly what you said. They're defending what you said they were going to do to you. So right now, it just needs to either they need to either put in a nice little pity system or they just need to make all the banners like guaranteed SSR on the peel off trove tickets and it's 10 units or something. At this point, bro, like I'm trying to be positive for them, but it's hard to be positive when it's
Nah.
like it's
I
hard to
think
be
we in a
positive
part of
when
this
there's too many
too.
things that you put into play that it's like, bruh, it's like the We Want Cody Rhodes thing, man. It was hard to find something positive out of that when it was just like, bruh, you spent the last 3, 4 years ramming this dude's title reign and these booth versions of winning when it was either ref bump, Usos,
Oh,
ref bump, Usos, and occasionally a Paul Heyman. It's hard.
solo.
But to be quite frank, they're gonna need to like start taking now that they've basically just did too much, in my opinion. Now you have to start taking the hit. Now you have to start taking the hit financially. Because when you could have had the player base take the hit financially, now you got to take it. Because Worldwide's going to come out. You're going to get everything from both player bases. And then after Worldwide, you can't just give, you're going to, what? You're going to drop Topo. Nobody's going to have stones for Topo.
Fuck
So
Topo.
you're going to get less.
Right.
Less, Dokkan. You're going to get less.
I know what
Then
you're
you could
saying.
try to be like, okay, sell max. You'll get what you need for cell max.
Yeah,
UI Goku, you'll get it.
maybe,
And Jiren, you may get it. But
maybe.
we'll already be another 2 units ahead of them. No, sorry.
Exactly.
Another 4.
Not to mention, you might do another world tournament or two.
Oh, we're caught up on the world tournament, so we gotta worry about that. They sped that up.
But needless to say, it's kind of hard to be positive. I like my positive thing that Dokkan can do is do your job. Start putting the manpower in. Stop being complacent and really do your job. Because first and foremost, you guys are customer service. You guys are in the customer service just as much as you're in game development. And you guys are constantly updating this game and making more and more content. This isn't like a AAA title. You have this is a consistent thing. So the stuff that you got going on right now should not be a thing. It's one thing if it happens for a AAA title, like going back, like I said, referenced earlier, Cyberpunk 2077. It's one thing if something like that's messing up, or you got time on that, or things are being pushed back there. Those death threats that those people were sending were unnecessary and unwarranted. Like, there's very little people, and you're asking them to work on an over, 30, 40-hour game. And there's very little people working on that. There's that's a lot. We're talking about some people that make 2D PNGs. 2D PNGs, bro. Like, they doing slide motion. Like, come on. And a lot of all of the stuff that they have to release, they've already created.
When you
They've
think about it,
already created it.
Yep.
At this point, it's just pure laziness.
Big facts.
like really think about that. If the game don't do good, they don't get really paid.
So it'd be a real shame if all the global players just up and skipped. That's Wales included. It'd be a real shame. But let's be honest, the whales ain't going to not summon. Hell, even the ones that, align themselves with specific people, they ain't gonna stop summoning. They just gonna agree and be like, it ain't that bad.
Right.
People just wasn't paying attention.
We're talking.
Doesn't matter.
I'll say it. We're talking about the YouTubers that don't play Dokkan or used to play it, and then just come back randomly, summon, and get all the luck that we should be getting. The people that be here day and night on this game. We the ones who need that luck, not the ones that been going for months on end. Then want to come back when something's hype, summon, and then they get all the luck. Like, nah, Dokkan, fuck that shit. Stop that fuckboy shit. Dead ass. Give these fuckers the shaft and keep them on their merry way. The fuck out of here.
Hey, my man out here gatekeeping.
They moved them on R1.
So again, that's my positive. Like right now, Dokkan, you ain't in my good books.
Not in mine
You
either.
could be doing, you could be doing so much better. You're
Yeah,
9 years old. I said this before. You're 9 years old. Get your shit together. Other game companies that's been running. Hey, Look at Super Mario. Hell, I'll give you one better. Look at Sega. Look at Sega. I am a Sonic fan till I die. Till I die. I am a Sonic fan. But even I can say, with all of it in my chest, as a kid, I love Sonic '06. But as an adult, I could retrospectively look back at it and say, Sega wasn't doing their job. That
Yeah,
shit
I
was
checked
ass. Ass.
nothing.
Pure garbage. Terrible.
Listen,
And
that makes
most
sense.
of us can do that. So if most of us can do that as Sonic fans, and we've been Sonic fans since the Sega Genesis, it's time for the DBZ fans to stop glazing Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. It's time for them to stop glazing them. It's time for them to stop holding their damn hands and start getting on their ass. Because I promise you, if Dokkan Battle had Grand Cross's fan base, oh, it would be on like Donkey Kong. It would be on.
So cute.
They would not live. In a situation like this, no, they would not live, bro. The Grand Cross community would have ate them up. And they, mind you, the Grand Cross community ate them up over trying to release 2 units in a separate order
I hate when they do this.
and review bombed them to a 1 star. So all I got to say there, get your shit together. I know you could do better. I know you could do better. But that's all I got to say, dog.
All right,
That's it.
cool. KP, anything you'd like to say?
Uh, oh.
Right. All right, you guys. This is a little bit of a long video, a little bit longer than expected, but it's all good, you know. If you made it this far, you enjoyed the content, leave a like, comment, subscribe, you know. We really want to let our thoughts out and everything that's been going on about the banners, you know, the step ups, the tickets, you know, even like suggestions on how to make the game better. We want to give y'all, you know, because we're content creators now too. Regardless of us being small content creators, we got to get our word out too on the streets. And, you know,
Facts.
have a good one. Switch, would you like to say the famous yeet?
Yes, I would. So I need everybody to unanimously put your hands in the air and then bring them down like you just don't care.
Hey,
Yeet.
yeet.